Hey, what's up YouTube? How you doing? It's Chris, aka Mr. Ramon 420, and I'm coming to you with episode 6 of the Q&A. Man, I can't believe we've gotten this far, and we're keep rolling. Oh man, so many questions, jeez Louise. Okay. Where we last ended off, it was with EJ's question. I answered 2 out of his 3, and I wanted to do the third one, but I figured I'd save it for this video. Okay, so EJ's third and final question: what did you study in school / college? Well, I was studying business management at the local community college in South Jersey for about almost 2 years, and the whole time I was working at a place called Wawa Food Markets. It was a convenience store, and I was probably doing that 40 hours a week plus the the college, which I was trying to get 12 credits at the time. I was actually trying to get a degree to where I wanted to actually run and open up my own video store, like a little mom and pop alternative weird shit. Just something that just said we're not Blockbuster at the time. It's just, I wanted people to come in and ask. It's like, hey, do you have the Guinea Pig series? Why, yes, we do. It's right over there. It'd just be a natural thing for people to come in to check that stuff out. Unfortunately, I never got a chance to, complete my degree. Problems came up where, it was work and school at the same time, and I kind of said fuck it to everything, and I just did start working more and more, and I miss it. And then for a little while I actually studied up in Vermont at a small college, because actually at the time after high school and halfway through college, I found out I was dyslexic and had attention deficit disorder and bipolar. So, that's, and actually I went to a school where they can teach you how to manage it, how to be a better person, understand what it was. But unfortunately, I didn't, which it sucked that I didn't learn about this till after I was out of, grade school and high school and halfway through college. It was just hard. You see what's wrong and you can't pay attention, and just all the things just become blurry. But yeah, technically no, I'm glad I don't own a video store, because they're kind of obsolete nowadays. But yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, second part of that question: favorite subject in high school. I was kind of a fan of history for a while, because I always wanted to learn about, the great dictators of the world. What did they do? You check out Stalin and Hitler and Pol Pot, and the atrocities that they did, and the history of this world. But after a while, you just get bored of it. And actually, my final year, my senior year in high school, my favorite subject was study hall, because that was the one time during the day where me and my friends would just kind of skip out and either go down to the McDonald's down the road, or go in the back of the school and light up or something, or sleep for once in a while we might miss a class here and there, but yeah, that was a bad decision. So thank you for asking, EJ. I appreciate it. Next up is from Sweden with Gore. Hey Elf, how you doing? Let's see. First question: are you a religious / spiritual person? And if you are, what do you put your faith in? Wow. For some places you couldn't ask that question on interviews. I just, okay guys, I'll be honest with you. I am what's known as agnostic. It's like atheism, but agnostic believes that there's something out there, but you don't have a specific idea what it is. It could be anything. It could be a three-headed monster with tentacles that spew out candy. It could look like Oprah Winfrey. It could be anything. You just believe that there's something up there, but you're just not gonna confine yourself to any ideas. With history, you look at all the problems that religions come to the world, but then again, you look at all the great things that religion has done in history. But it's just easier for me to believe in something up there, not to believe in a specific deity or a specific God. I do believe there's something up there. I don't know what it is. Truthfully, I don't care. I just know that there's someone or something looking down at me saying, "What's up?" If you could visit any place in the world, where would you go and why? Well, I did mention Amsterdam for the fun time. You know what? The Philippines. They speak perfect English over there, and you're supposed to have more fun times over there. I would, say before the tsunami and just the earthquake, Japan, because just of the culture experience you have. But I guess also there, just how about? I travel a lot of places over the world. Thailand, Costa Rica, Vancouver, British Columbia, France, Jerusalem, just a few places. But Philippines would be another spot I would love to go to, because been to Thailand quite a few times, and it would just be fun. Okay, third, and this one's related to horror. Which one is your favorite horror remake, if any, and why is that? Well, I mentioned my favorite horror remake is, The Thing. It surpassed what Howard Hawks could do back in the 50s. This was so intense. It was the whole idea of you're scared. It's the fear of the dark. You don't know what it is. It could be anything that's coming after you. I do have a couple of others. I am a fan of The Blob, the new one by Chuck Russell. That was fun. But the most newest one, it has to be I Spit in Your Grave. I really liked the story. The rape was still pretty good, and the revenge was fun to watch. Thanks, Alfred. I appreciate the questions. Thanks. Next up, Pilot Terror 88. He has a contest going on right now. Check out his channel. Pretty interesting. He has one question. Rate Orange on a scale of 1 to 10. The one guy that got the joke. Because I asked, it's like, you can ask me anything. What are my thoughts on orange? Well, if it's a good orange and it's ripe enough and it has a juicy flavor, a 9. Really good 9. But you have one that's been out for a while and been there for too long, it's a -1. -1. Okay, thanks, Pilot Terror. Appreciate it. Next up, JDNR87. Jordan. What's up, Jordan? How you doing? He's got one question for me. First one and only question. What kind of work do you do? Let's see. Kind of late to party. Alright. For those of you who don't know my backstory, I put it up in my first video, and I'll kind of give the details, the details of it. let's see, on May 26th, I was involved in a head-on collision up here in Maine. I destroyed my leg, my left leg, and broke a few bones in my left arm. If you can see, look, there's still kind of a metal rod in there. It took them 45 minutes to get me out of the car. They actually had to get me in a hospital, take me in the hospital, which was almost an hour and a half to 2 hours away, in an ambulance. Couldn't use a helicopter. I was actually, when I got there, I was in a coma for about 2.5 weeks, and after that, for the whole time, I was in the hospital for about 2.5 months. I got out, came back home in August, and suffered what felt like a heart attack, but apparently I suffered a pulmonary embolism, which is a blood clot in the lung and the right leg. It was heartening to me, and found out that it was just, from there I just suffered a whole bunch of problems like pneumonia, neuropathy. It took me forever to function again. So, and as a matter of fact, before that, I was laid off from my job at Rite Aid. That was odd. If you guys ever want to find out about why I was on and why I came on here, check out my first video. It's still up. I'm never going to take it down. It's pretty interesting, and it's a big difference from what I was. I started on here January 26th. Because I was a lot more shy, and I was just worried about whether or not I'd be able to make it on here. But yeah, check it out, see what you think. Jordan, thanks for the question. I appreciate you asking me. Hopefully it gives you a bit of information. You know what? We are going to stop there because I think I'm at the 11 or 12 minute mark, and I got a few questions coming up from Kevin, who goes by MonkeyTube, and they look like really, really good questions. All right, guys, that's it for right now. I will continue it with episode 7 down the line. I will talk to you guys later. Rate, comment, subscribe, and don't drink the Kool-Aid.